Brock's memory at Rab's Tavern in Svartalfheim. I'd like to go.
Freya, something is on your mind. What is it?
Freyr's sword. I'm glad he got it back.
Odin stole it?
Not that. It couldn't be stolen. It had to be given freely. Freyr had it forged in his younger days, imbued with its own motives and passion. For centuries, he swore he would only ever set it down in death or upon meeting the love of his life. Both he and the sword were romantics, you see.
Thanks for grabbing that for us.
What is wrong?
No, nothing. It's just, don't know if you've heard, but we're gonna say goodbye to Brock in Svartalfheim.
A funeral.
Yeah. We're meeting at Rab's Tavern in Niedervalier.
We will be there.
Quality stuff for you. And what about Freya?
Impressive.
Ah, just when I thought you couldn't get more godly. Wanna talk for a spell? This here's the fun part. My lady. This here's the fun part. Oh, what can I do for a goddess? Oh, heading up already? Got time to chat?
Kratos, tell me more of your homeland.
It was violent and cruel.
Sounds no different from these lands.
It was warmer. Defend the peace.
I remember the Jotnar crafting these bracers for Tyr's statue. They chose only their most talented and accomplished to do the job.
You have a good memory, Freya. Like Tyr, the Jotnar also believe the best offensive strategy is a good defense. So, this is how they chose to honor him.
The giants were not wrong. A berserker gravestone. Prepare for another fight.
Never seen craftsmanship like this before. Can't imagine how old it is. Now, where have we seen an artifact like that before?
Tyr's vault.
Ragnar the Zealous! Nasty hit! You alright, brother?
Guide me, my king!
Switching arrows!
Come on, Kratos! Off your back! Ragnar the Zealous! Nasty hit! You alright, brother?
Switching! Sigil arrows won't work like this. Changing arrows! Yelpa!
Tell me more of this king.
He's not worth wasting my breath over. His berserker champions even less so. Trash. The lot of them.
Why wait until now to speak of them?
Before, there was nothing to be done. Finding that hilt changed things.
Mimir, there's something I wanted to ask you about. Hildisvini told me about your visit to secure Hell's army, but was reluctant to elaborate when
We'll
it
just
came
stop
to...
there for now.
Mimir, now that we have a moment, can I ask you about your mission to Helheim with Hildisvini?
Ah, yes. Well, I can see why he'd hold off on such a subject until he saw if we survived the battle.
Ramir, what exactly did you promise the large bird?
Oh, nothing too horrifying.
Hold. We will finish later.
That must be Tyr's helmet from his statue.
Win minds, not wars.
Tyr understood the greatest fight of them all was the battle for people's hearts and minds.
It's strange. There are still signs of the world serpent all over the lake. But we saw him disappear at Ragnarok.
That could only mean the legend was true all along. That blow from Thor sent Jormungandr straight back in time. A younger Jormi, fresh from Jotunheim, would grow into the serpent we know.
When we first met the snake, you said that he found Atreus familiar. Perhaps they met in Jotunheim.
Perhaps so, brother. We'll have to ask the lad for that story when we next see him.
Isn't that the spear from Tyr's statue?
Wishful. Be ready for war.
Well, I think that's the last of it. Doubtful we'll find any more interesting bits.
I always admired the love Tyr inspired.
Where I come from, gods of war are not revered in such a way.
Not all gods of war are the same, brother.
No, they are not.
Changing arrows!
When Jormungandr attacked Thor in Asgard, it seemed personal somehow. But there's no way they could have met before that, is there?
I've been pondering that, and I have a theory. We know the lad spent his time in Jotunheim learning soul magic. Perhaps the serpent figured in.
You mean Atreus placed some other giant soul into him? Someone who already hated Thor to begin with?
Exactly! Though that doesn't narrow it down much, I grant you. I wonder if Yorm even remembers after all this time. He once was. As I was saying before about Hlasvelka, it's just that she'd like to retire.
Retire? Hell's Eagle wants to retire?
Indeed. And don't ask me what she expects to do with her free time. I assure you there is no reassuring answer.
Can she even do that? Not be hell?
Apparently so. She just requires relief. Someone else to step in and become hell, as it were.
Not exactly an office many would wish to occupy.
Aye. Terrible weather, infinite hours, and the possibility of unleashing terrible mischief on the realms if they're careless. Or worse, if they aren't completely trustworthy.
But if she were to leave without a replacement?
Complete chaos, yes.
Well, I'm sorry I asked.
Your master is no more.
Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost.
From behind! Incoming! Use a shield strike!
Well, if there's more of these Asgard fragments out there, the Einherjar will continue to be a nuisance for the realms.
Only if we do nothing. The realms will never heal if they remain.
How many more?
Only one way to find out. I see another realm tear from Garm. Shall we close it?
Left side.
But I'm sure our work is far from over.
Well, lady, I was curious about some of the flora we've encountered on our travels.
And you will remain curious. It's not my job to teach you everything, Mimir.
Look, I was just asking.
And you have been told.
Oh, you can say that again.
It is gone.
I think the Norns are quite done with us, brother. I must say, I think we make a good team. With my brains, Kratos' brawn, and my lady's,
Wisdom? Magic? Ability to tolerate you for long periods of time?
I was going to say brutality.
That works.
Where? You may tell a story, if you wish.
Am I preferable to silence at last? A rare day. I'm touched. But since you mention it, there has been one on my mind of late.
This is from one of
It
them
goes
other
back to my
lands,
earliest
huh?
days, when I had little more to do than observe the mortals who passed through our forest.
Let this wait. Stay alert.
here's the fun part. This here's the fun part. Want to talk first?
To Vanaheim, then.
Sounded like Lady Sif managed to convince the old boar to shelter the Aesir refugees.
It was his idea.
Oh?
To foster peace among the Van Aesir.
That's brilliant. Shifty bastard must be trying to prove he can out-diplomat me.
At least he's not convincing her to marry someone, like some other diplomats would.
A deservedly low blow, Your Majesty.
Anytime. The closer we get, the more tightness grows in my chest.
You're sure you want to continue?
Confronting the past comes with a price.
It must be done. I've lived with this pain far too long. If you can believe it. We were happy once. For a time, foolishly believed the peace would last. Perhaps that was my mistake. All I wanted was to protect my family.
There is no shame in that.
Still unpleasant.
Oh god. Switching arrows.
Do you know why I left that night, Mimir?
Only a hunch.
He showed me who he really was. Odin asked me to cast a protection spell on him. The one I used on my son. But the way it drove our boy mad, I refused. He was furious, throwing every object he could find, destroyed the room. There was only coldness after that. I tried to make it work, but...
No one could have lived like that, Your Majesty.
Allow me. Food now. I never thought I'd come back here. Reavers, of course.
Watch out! It's a soul eater! It doesn't belong here! We must get rid of it! Got him!
Another Reaver! To the left!
Behind you! Look out! It's unstable! Get back!
This place. It used to be sacred. Now it sits abandoned, vandalized. Hopefully the objects I'm looking for are still here.
Good thing you learned the runes, brother.
The door is shut. If memory serves, we'll need to light both of those torches to open it. This is a mystic fire. Its flames are short-lived. That's it. So much about that day I wish I could change. If only I could just...
Above you! Watch out! Anything illuminating? Nasty hit! You alright, brother?
The crest of the Hewley family. One of the first families ripped apart by the war. I think you'd have better luck burning it. My circuit.
It's on that pedestal by the balcony!
We must remove these creatures first.
Watch your legs!
An arrow will slow her down! Changing arrows!
Look at this.
It belonged to you.
A symbol of commitment. After the ceremony, he had a new one made every week, each more beautiful than the last. He stopped when I refused to teach him the old magic. You know, my people used to send me gifts too, so I wouldn't forget home. But after the birth of my son, they stopped. I can't read that from here. Let's head back and I can take a better look. I thought I'd feel peace by breaking it. But I feel nothing.
Perhaps what you seek cannot be found in the circle.
Good hit, brother!
The word isn't complete. It's missing a piece. What's that?
Behind you! Look out!
Alka!
Right side, brother! Brother, get up! Brother!
Protect yourself!
I see the chalice.
From the ceremony.
A symbol of reconciliation. We drank from the lover's chalice until we could hardly stand. I confided in him that night about wanting an apology from Freyr. Odin reassured me that he'd be the only one. And I believed him.
Learn anything?
It's a denouncement from my people, placed during my wedding. The word isn't complete. It's missing a piece. The word is complete, but I still can't read it from here. Let's head back down.
Better now?
No. The pain will grow. Will I never be free? What more do I need to do? The runic word appeared over there. See? After all the battles I've fought, why does the other side of this door scare me most?
The most difficult battles are fought within, but this battle, you will not fight alone. Are you ready?
Yes. There it is. My final tie to Asgard. We drove that sword into the pillar together. The sword was forged for the ceremony. A symbol of our union. Molna.
The stone refuses to let go.
The deepest wounds form the strongest bonds. Bastard said it as part of our vows. I hate it when he's right. Asgard holds a part of me I can't sever. My bond to my son. To the Valkyries. That damn realm isn't just Odin's. It belongs to me too. The pain he caused is his. I refuse to keep holding on to it. This sword no longer holds our legacy. But it will serve as mine.
A much more fitting use for it.
I suppose it's on to the next battle now.
Yes. You won an important one today.
Switching!
Still unpleasant.
Watch your right!
If I may,
Since when have you ever asked for permission?
it's just... I owe you my life, such as it is, and I caused you so much pain. Put you in a terrible situation. For that, Freya, I'm truly sorry.
I wanted to end that war too.
I know. But I swear to do better by you nonetheless. Anything you ask, consider it done. I'm forever in your debt.
I appreciate that. Even if you can't help being an obnoxious know-it-all.
I'm afraid I'll never know how to stop doing that, Your Majesty.
Get back! Changing arrows!
Kratos, I see something.
So much for that boat.
You know, an arrogant man once told me you can't change the past, only how it shapes you. I think he might be right. It's been a while since I've had a confidant. Would the god of few words lend me his ear now and again?
As long as I am needed.
Well, seems like a good time to get back to that story you asked for, brother. One summer, a local laird of renowned eccentricity chose to sequester himself with a small coterie of kinsmen and followers. The aim of their woodland retreat was to achieve enlightenment through study and discipline. They took oaths to brook no distractions until they became wise men.
Distractions.
Aye, women, drink, mostly women. Know what? We'll finish this later.
Freya, you spoke of your brother's sword. How did Odin acquire it?
I'll answer this one. Odin, disguised himself as the most beautiful person Freyr had ever seen.
This separated Freyr from his sword.
Oh, with embarrassing speed.
I am glad Freyr ultimately retrieved it.
Me too. My little Are you done?
Brother! Get up! Brother!
More Sather Morgans. We're definitely getting closer.
Back to my story. The enlightened... seeking Laird and his followers swore off women and drink for an entire summer. As you can imagine, things deteriorated quickly. By autumn, tempers were frayed and wisdom remained in short supply. One day, I watched as the Laird and his brother took their hunt. There they found, at the banks of a river, a lady as fair as any they'd left behind. She pleads for their assistance for fear the currents would carry her off if she tried to cross. And time to walk. The story will keep.
What can I do you for?
This will be of use.
And what about Freya? What can I do for you? Oh, yeah. Seen one of these before. This here's the fun part. Oh, heading up already? Got time to chat?
Stay behind you, Kratos! Changing arrow! They're healing! Left side incoming!
Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost.
Careful! Left leg!
Come on, Kratos. Off your back. Another Einherjar to the left. Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost.
Right leg!
Behind you. Incoming. Ross, this is a fine mess. Einherjar on the left. Shield strike now. Behind you. Behind you. Look out. Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost.
I don't understand why they keep fighting. Can't they sense Odin is dead?
They are soldiers. They will always be loyal to him, alive or dead. It is a matter of honor.
Yes, they will continue to follow his order. Look! Tracks from the olfactorily gifted hound. Seems we're on the right path.
Helka! Heal! Must be something she needs to show us.
footprints.
Little slobberball's quite the tracker.
The wind! Switching arrows!
More of Helka's tracks. I dare say she's got as skilled a nose for hunting as you, brother.
Hers is superior. The eyes can lie. The nose cannot.
Jealous?
No.
Helka, wait!
Don't know what I expected. More of Helka's tracks.
Switching arrows!
What do you want us to see, Helka? Guess we'll find out. Flare. That must be Birgir. She must want us to rescue him. Didn't think you'd be one to mount a rescue mission.
He saved our lives. We are indebted.
Ah yes, you big softy. Should be easy to find Birgir from up here.
The others were frightened of this place. We should be cautious.
On that note...
Dragon! You all right?
Yes. You?
Yes.
Well, he seemed angry. What do you suppose that means?
We are going the right way.
Wait. I know where we are. This used to be one of the most thriving settlements in the realm.
What became of it?
I don't know. It's been lifetimes since I've been here.
Birgir's still alive!
Not for long if that dragon has its way.
It will not.
Do you see what I'm seeing?
A bolt of lightning. But frozen.
Like the one made in my fight with Thor.
But why would there be one just like it here in Vanaheim?
The dragon hasn't forgotten about us.
How flattering.
Alka!
Above you! Watch out!
The whirlwinds. Those aren't natural.
They are a bit odd. What would you have us do about them?
We could return at night. Evening air has a way of changing things. This ravine is far too big to cross. We'll need to find another path to reach Birger.
Dragon!
Left side, incoming!
It retreats.
Strike and retreat tactics. Smart.
A metal plate. What's it doing in the middle of the wilderness?
Must have been built recently.
Whoa. That's not a vampire.
Behind you! Look out!
Another one of those mysterious crystals.
I felt that one, brother! Good hit, brother!
What's that about? Maybe that journal he dropped could tell us more.
The Path of Lies.
Written by Birka. Perhaps that's who this fella has it out for. Oh, feel that? Where's it coming from?
Down there.
Fair. What have you heard of the catastrophe that befell this place?
This is the first I've seen of it. How can this be? So many lives would have been lost. Maybe there are answers there in the crater.
Hey, near the little shop I'm running out in the Alpine Desert, there's something y'all are probably gonna want to see. Right. Business time. This here's the fun part. Now that's the weapon of the Valkyrie Queen. here's the fun part. One time. For a spell?
Sisters and brothers.
Hey, you know that shop in the Alpine Desert? Something you might want to see out there.
You know how this goes, brother. Watch your right.
Last enemy! Who were they?
Vanir priests and priestesses.
Like your friend by the river.
These occultists resorted to say their magic to fight back against the Aesir. Had I been present, I could have warned them of its dangers.
You could not have stopped them.
Perhaps not. But we can end their suffering now. That witch is going to siphon away the life of that hideout.
We will stop it.
We can't kill it. We'll have to burn it out. Careful, dragon!
On your left!
It retreats. Angry inside of it. Look, the plate is lit up.
Ah, two lit springs, two lit runes. Might be connected.
A gazelle. It's being preyed upon by another of the wisps. Maybe you could. Good. You scared it back to its spring. It'll live. But there may be more creatures in danger. We should look for other wisps.
The dragon!
We were just in time. The ibex would not have survived much longer. The plate keeps the wisps locked in their springs. It's a trap.
Incoming!
Another
Above you!
wisp. It's killing the wilderness. It was too far gone. At least we spared it some pain in its final moments. The wisps are contained. We should return to the imprisonment plate.
No doubt about it. Just like the frozen lightning bolt in Midgard.
Yet I have never been here. Curious.
Ah, another crystal. Best hold on to it until we can figure out what to do with it.
Speak.
The day this valley was destroyed, my spirit was torn, split in two. Part of me, it lies out there with my remains. Perhaps if this brooch was stolen, it would uncloud my mind. I could find peace.
What do you remember of the day you died?
Everything is hazy. I remember I was nervous. This brooch. I planned to propose to my beloved. Please, I beg you, restore me. Restore my memory. Then I can tell you all I know of that day.
Your remains. Where are they?
I was looking out upon the valley. Then the ground. It shook. I tried to dodge a pillar as it collapsed. I must not have made it.
This spectre may be able to tell us what happened in this valley, brother.
Your wife wielded that axe in the past, didn't she? Perhaps she was here.
It means nothing. We do not know that Faye was here.
True, but that frozen bolt tells an unfinished story. If we want to know what really happened here, we need to know what that spirit remembers.
Then we go.
On your guard, Kratos! Don't let him complete his spell!
He carried some writing. Grab it, would you? Seems the travelers were told that by exploring the 9 realms and beyond, they'd find a way into paradise.
Told by whom?
Someone calling themselves the Blind Guest.
Odin.
Sounds like the bastard, doesn't it?
It's back!
The wisps are all locked inside their springs again. It's done.
About that.
They found a way to combine. We must destroy it for good. Right side!
Nicely done! Keep on it!
Core is weakened!
Close in! Attack!
Attack the spring! Hurry before it recovers! That's it!
You're on fire, Kratos! It will pass! Give yourself an opening! Don't waste it!
Watch your left!
Now! Attack the
Close in! Attack!
Kratos, the springs! Bring them down!
Good. We've handled the wisp problem. I'd like to know how they managed to escape and form that creature, though.
Chains only hold for so long. Eventually, those who wear them will break free, one way or another.
You can say that again, brother.
Dragon! It's leaving!
Looking to upgrade your spear? Even pointier than before. This here's the fun part. My lady. Oh, heading up already? Got time to chat?
brooch. I need the other half.
Freya, you once revived a giant's corpse to stop a certain fight we won't talk about. Could you call on that power again?
Maybe. Do you have a massive giant's corpse for me to revive?
No?
Well, there you go.